to Flawed and Happy. I am glad you're here. So, the next video to my quit smoking journey. Gosh, you guys. Okay, so a couple of days have passed since I called the quit line. And, I actually got to edit that video up a little bit and still get it uploaded. So these are probably going to come at the same time. But, so yesterday, you guys, I didn't do too terribly bad. So I guess I'm going to call myself a lifetime smoker. I was smoking about 20 cigarettes a day. And throughout the course of the years, that would fluctuate. I'd go through periods where I'd really want to quit, but then, you know, life would happen, stress, and it's been my crutch. So that's probably the scariest part about giving up the smoking is, what is my next crutch going to be? I hope it's a good one, because throughout the course of my life, I've had plenty of not very good crutches. So, you know, I'm down to giving up my last nasty, ugly habit. So, so I downloaded a couple of apps, and I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing with these apps. I'm not quite sure how to run them, but I've kind of figured out a little bit. So I smoked like 11 cigarettes yesterday. That's pretty good for me. I noticed it took a lot of conscious effort to like think about that every time I wanted to go have a cigarette, and I'm starting to see a pattern. Just that it's easy for me to just go have a cigarette whenever I want to. I live and I work at home, so whenever I feel like I want to take a break, I can just go do that. I got nothing preventing me. You know, I am my own boss. So yeah, but I am a very disciplined person, and I believe I can do this. I really do. So today now, I've been up, let's see. Okay, I've been up like 5 hours and I've had 4 cigarettes. So I'm averaging just little over an hour in between cigarettes. So I would like to get that time frame longer. So until my official quit date comes up, I'm just going to work on trying to change some older habits and look for some newer, healthier habits, and get those cigarettes further and further in between until my actual quit date comes up. And I don't have an actual quit date. So yesterday I had my phone call with the coach through the quit line, and I did not record that one. I don't think I'm going to record those calls anymore, just because, you know, we get into some personal information and there's just some stuff that doesn't even need to be out there. But I will definitely give you guys some updates. I'll let you know how it's going, and I am going to hold myself 100% accountable. I am an honest person, so I am going to tell you exactly how this is going. But if there's anybody out there that has successfully quit, I will take all the advice that anybody has. Addiction is not new to me. I wholeheartedly plan on and intend on applying some steps that I've learned previously. Whole nother video series on that, but I had no idea this was all going to go down right now. I didn't. I'm still not feeling 100%. I'm going into the doctor again today. I'm just going to get a couple of things looked over, and I'm still not 100%. So I went to an ear, nose, and throat doctor for what I thought was earache and sinus infection. So no earache, ear infection. I have no ear infection. I do have a sinus infection though, and it is now, it transferred all from the left side to the right side. So I'm still battling that. I would like to think I'm getting better slowly. But while I was there, they brought a couple of other things up. I'm a possibility of 2 other things, and I'm not going to get into those at all. And that's what brought on the whole, it's time to quit smoking. This is it. You know, life is short. We only have so many hours to live in a lifetime. And I've been keeping track of the time that I spend smoking for quite a few years, you know, and I always justified it in my head as though, like, well, I'm entitled to one bad habit. It's okay if I spend this time doing, you know, puffing on this cigarette. But, you know, in all actuality, I haven't been enjoying smoking for a very long time. I don't like the taste. I don't like the smell. Anymore. While I'm smoking, I am feeling some effects to my body that have been making me a little bit nervous, you know, and these effects happen as I'm smoking. So it's not as though, I'm going into this blind and this is like a first attempt. I really haven't wholeheartedly attempted to quit in the past. I've just attempted to cut back, which I have done successfully. So that quit date is going to be the telltale, because I can cut back, and I know that about myself. So, you know, all of the support, I will take it. I really will. Like I said, this wasn't something that I thought I was going to be doing right now. I had no idea, you know, and quite honestly, when I started my YouTube channel, I started off talking about the Watts case with the full intentions of moving into a couple other things. And you guys seen how the whole Watts case conversation went. I kind of abruptly ended it because it's too much. You know, it really is too much. So, I'm just going to leave that case alone. I'm not going to go back and do any more videos. I've already decided that for quite some time, just because there's a lot more people out there that are better qualified to be discussing that and doing any more investigations if that needs to be done. So I'm just going to leave that with the professionals and let them take care of it. So, yeah, this isn't what I thought I was going to roll into, though. It really isn't. But, you know, that's the really cool thing about life, is a lot of times we think we know where we're going to be going in life. We think we know what we're going to be doing next, and then something will come along and show us, you know, your course in life needs to be this. You know, and sometimes we balk at that. Sometimes we want to throw the brakes on and be like, but no, that's not what I want to do. But that's not what I had planned. Well, sometimes our plans and our divine powers plans aren't the same plans. So apparently he's got something in store for me. I'm not going to dwell on what that could possibly be. I'm just going to continue to keep rolling with my day and my life the way I normally do, which is one day at a time, and I just kind of take it as it goes. So these other couple of things that I'm looking at, next Friday I have an appointment for one of them. It's a second opinion that I'm going to be getting, which, yeah, I do believe I need a second opinion. And then the other one is actually going to be starting today. So I'm going into the doctor. I am going to get the whole sinus thing looked over. I do believe I need something else, because this whole right side, I will tell you what, it's just kind of, it hurts. So, that's where that sits for the time being. And then today with the doctor, we will talk about the possibly, it's not so. And, you know, and we'll just take it from there, see where it goes. As of right now, I don't plan on putting either of them into any type of a video thing. We'll see where it goes, see how it ends up. But the no smoking thing, definitely. Most definitely. Because, you know, millions of people out there smoke, and there's a lot of people out there that have quit, are struggling with quitting. And it's just one of those things where if I could possibly help one person, that I'd be ecstatic with that. If there's 100 of you out there that could help me with quitting smoking, I would be really ecstatic with that. So, you know, the whole point in doing these videos and going ahead and journaling this particular process of mine, I'm hoping will help me succeed. You know, we all need to be held accountable in life, and that goes with everything, including something like this. So I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're tuning in. Thank you for subscribing to Flawed and Happy. I greatly appreciate it. My subscriber list is growing extremely slow, but I'm still really comfortable with that, and I'm okay with that. You know, it just kind of gives me time to get more acquainted, get more comfortable. And, you know, the whole YouTube thing, it's new to me. I don't necessarily understand all of the YouTube etiquette, but if you're here and if you're enjoying what you're seeing, if you're, you know, whatever, just hit the subscribe button. Join in on the conversation. Let's start commenting back and forth and just getting to know each other. You know, I'm hoping the whole intent behind my YouTube channel is to bring some light and positivity to anybody's life at all. So please know, no bad intentions are meant whatsoever. None. I hope nobody takes any offense to my little no smoking journey. This is my own personal journey. I have nothing against people that smoke. I have nothing against people that do other things. This is my own personal experience, and that's it. You're welcome to join me along with it. You're welcome to support me. You're welcome to just sit in the shadows and watch, you know, wherever you're comfortable, whatever you're comfortable with. But this particular journey is not being aimed at anybody. It's not the type of thing that, you know, I'm going to be like, oh, you can't smoke, you know, you shouldn't be smoking. No, and no, believe me, I know what it feels like to have a crutch and have to feel the need to use that crutch. So I will be the last person telling you what you need and don't need. So that's that. Whenever somebody's ready to do something, we know. And we make those steps and we do what we need to do in order to do whatever it is we're trying to do or quit doing. So it's all in the divine higher spirits guidance. It's all in their timing. Certain things have to happen in our life before we're going to change our minds on something and change the direction and the flow of our own life. So that is just where I'm at right now. The direction is changing. The flow is changing, and the cigarettes need to go. And this isn't my first rodeo with giving something up. I'm just going to say that right now, because that's a whole nother video series, which I do fully intend on doing. I'm just not 100% sure when. So, thank you so much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and Flawed and Happy, tuning out.